Yo, ItsRamos here, welcome back to another video, and today what I've got for you is episode 1 of the FIFA 21 Blackpool career mode, the highly requested series in which I'm going to aim to take the Seasiders back out of League 1 and into the upper echelons of the Football League where we belong. After back-to-back relegations, the Seasiders did find ourselves in League 2. We began to climb back up the football pyramid, and recently new owner Simon Sedler coming in, investing heavily in the squad and also bringing in manager ItsRamos for the series. Hopefully he can do the business and get the Seasiders into the Championship at the first time of asking. Now there are a few rules for this series. I'll leave them on screen in a minute. As you can see, I'm just doing the settings at the minute. I usually play world class and I don't always win, so I think world class is the fitting difficulty. And I'm also going to enable the first summer transfer window to allow you guys to get involved with the series. So there are 3 rules for this series: an easy, a medium and a hard. Starting with the hard, we've got all transfers must be made by subscribers. This means that all the transfers I make must be suggested in the comment section down below by one of you guys. Or if I identify a target, e.g. a youth player, someone the scouts brought back, someone in the comment has got to give me confirmation that I can sign them. So you're basically my assistant manager. Yes, you watching this video. So let me know in the comments, who do I sign? Moving on to the medium rule, we've got that no in-game boosts are allowed. So for example, financial takeovers or scout future stars, which give you an upwards advantage from the off. None of them will be allowed because, we just want to make this career mode as realistic as possible. And then finally, we've got no simulating via the calendar. So that is going over to the calendar and just skipping like a month. We can't do that. However, we can simulate matches if we want to, but just not like a bulk at a time. So every time we simulate, we have to play one, etc. As you can see, we are here in the FIFA 21 career mode menus. Now this episode is going to be very much about getting set up. As you can see here, there are a few new features, such as this training day feature with fitness, sharpness and morale, which does look quite good. If we go here and have a look at the squad, this is the all important thing. Now I am playing this on early access, so the Nottingham Forest fullback we've just signed isn't going to be on here. But as you can see, we have got Chris Maxwell, Turton, Ekpiteta, Nottingham, Mitchell, Robson in the holding midfield, Grant Ward and Anderson, CJ Hamilton, Yates up top and Kai on the left. And then if we go and have a look at the bench here, we've got Medine, Labala, Williams. Some interesting ratings, I must say. But we've also got, as you can see here, Cameron Antwi. This is a man I'm going to be looking to train throughout this career mode series. Stick him on the training drills. Young man, lots of potential. What a baller he is in real life. So we are probably just going to keep with this team for now. But that does actually bring me on to my next point nicely. Transfers. Now, as you can see, we've got the transfer market. As you saw in the menus before, I kept the transfer market open because I want you guys to be able to interact with me this series. Have any of you played FIFA 21 yet? Let me know who I should sign. I've not got any boosts, any, fancy scouts. Literally just the basic scouts, as you can see here. Bringing me up some players. James Hill of Fleetwood there, good player. But literally any player, any nation, affordable. I'm looking really for loan players. That'd be ideal. Maybe ones from like Premier League clubs to help push us into the Championship. And if I'll show you my budget here, we've got a budget of around 1.5 million, which I can also adjust the wage budget. So if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. I want to see what you guys have to say because it's your career mode series as well as it is mine. So that's what's going to happen. You guys make the decisions and I just play the games. So hopefully you can send me in the right direction. All that boring stuff's out of the way. I did have a transfer offer for Ollie Turton, in which I rejected because Turton is love, Turton is life. And I also had one for Jamie Devitt, and he's out the door. 650k is an absolute steal for a man that I don't think will ever make an appearance for the Seasiders in-game and out of game. So we move and take the 700k. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is the first game of the season. Plymouth Argyle versus Blackpool. Moment of truth. As you can see, we're obviously going to be playing this game. And the aim on this Blackpool career mode is obviously to gain promotion as far as we can, really, to the Premier League. It depends how long I can maintain this series, to be honest. But our aim is to get out of League 1, certainly first. And as you can see here, this is the lineup I've gone for. I've gone for Maxwell in net, Turton, Ekpiteta and Nottingham at the back, Mitchell left back, Robson, Ward and Anderson in the middle, with Robson being that holding midfielder, of course. CJ Hamilton's electric pace on the right, Kai on the left, and Jerry Yates up front. And as you can see there, we're coming up against a very experienced Plymouth side. And I do like these new menus, actually. They are pretty fancy. You can change kit as well. which is nice. Should we go with the away kit? I'd say we'll go with the away kit. As you can see there, they have actually got their sponsor wrong on this kit, which I do think is quite funny. Although it does actually look quite nice. Just before we jump right into the action, I thought I'd quickly go over the series aims. Now, unlike the series rules, these are just targets that I've set myself that I want to achieve this season. So for the hard objective is to achieve promotion to the championship at the first time of asking, which there's no secret that that's going to be hard, but we're going to try and do it. The medium objective is going to be to reach the 4th round of the Carabao Cup or FA Cup, which I think is achievable for the Seasiders. And the easy objective is to sign 3 players in the transfer market. This is big. We want to start the series with a win. Last season's career mode, we started with a 2-1 win over Bristol Rovers. So we're going to want to go and win today here against Plymouth. Playing on world-class difficulty, as mentioned before. If you saw that lineup and thought anything you want me to change, again, let me know in the comments. But a few warm-up drills here before we start the game. This is my first ever match of FIFA 21. It's going to be tough. Plymouth versus Blackpool. Come on. Plymouth on the ball here early on with Ryan Hardy. He's found himself a bit of space and he's weaved through. And an early chance for the Blackpool low knee and he's just skimmed the post. An early scare for the Seasiders. Just can't seem to get a foothold on the game at the minute. Plymouth coming through again. Can we get rid of that? It's a weak clearance and what a strike that is. And it's into the top corner. Fantastic, fantastic finish. And of course, it's Ryan Hardy, of all people, for Plymouth. What a strike. We can take nothing away from that. But of course, it was going to be him, if anyone was going to score. And you can't blame the keeper, Maxwell, there. It's a fantastic finish from Hardy. And it's not the start that we wanted. Close him down, close him down. No, get to him first. Oh, he's beat our man. This is dangerous. We overcommitted. Who's there? There's no defenders there. And it's Plymouth 2, Blackpool 0. It's probably one of the worst goals we're ever going to concede. But geez, we've been poor this half. I think we've registered about 1 shot on target. And that goal just sums up the half. My defender has committed there without me actually wanting him to. And it's 2-0. And it is half-time here at Home Park. It's Plymouth Argyle 2. Blackpool 0, an embarrassing half from us. Ryan Hardy getting on the score sheet of all people against the Pool as well. And as you can see, the scores around the grounds here. Some interesting results going on at the minute. Fleetwood 1-0 down at home to Gillingham as well. But the Seasiders are 2-0 down. I've been poor. I'm going to be honest. I've played really poor. We have had a few chances, half chances. Ethan Robson striking one at the keeper that was tipped away. But nothing really to shout and scream about to put in the video. That second goal, we should never be conceding that, or any of the goals really. I've just not fashioned myself to the game yet. But Ryan Hardy scored, rubbing it in our face. We're not having any of that. We can make substitutions. I'm still yet to find out, who are the best players for Blackpool on this game. As you can see here, I'm going to bring on Bez Labala, bring off Keshi Anderson in the middle, put Kai in the middle, and put Labala on the wing. Hopefully we can get a bit of pace, and he can drive at the defence. We have potentially got the likes of Medine on the bench if it's going worse and worse, if we need a late goal. But here we go. This is where we began to get back into the game, and this chance from Grant Ward just rising over the top of the crossbar. And then we were through on goal with Sully Kai, and I've got no idea how this defender made that challenge, but it's probably one of the best we'll see all season. I'll go on Yates. It's a good ball. Can he get it 1-2 with him? He's turned his man well, Jerry Yates. Gets the shot. What a save from the keeper's left hand. I've got no idea how he's just kept that out, but it's probably one of the most incredible saves we're going to see. That was the end of the first game of the season. A 2-0 loss away at Plymouth Argyle is not the ideal start. However, we did have a chance to make up for it with a home tie against Oxford United. And as you can see, I did switch to a 2-striker formation for this one, because in the first game, I felt like Jerry Yates was a little isolated up top. So I introduced Bez Labala to play next to him, and hopefully that can help guide us to our first 3 points. So as you can see, we're underway now against Oxford, and I'm looking to experiment a bit more again with this new formation. I feel like we will be a bit better today in this game because I sort of realise how to go about my attacking business now. Holding up the ball really did seem to work in the second half of that game yesterday, so I'm going to try some more. And here we are on the attack. It's a good slip ball through. Bez Labala, bearing down on goal. Bez Labala! Labala! Bez Labala makes it 1-0 to the Seasiders 10 minutes in. It's a swift, fantastic counter-attack. And Bez Labala is there to finish it off. And he goes and hugs George Ramos there. Absolute scenes. Get in there. And it's a great work from Kai. Just slips it through. And it's on a plate for Bez Labala in behind the defence. And he's buried it. Come on, you Pool. Great ball out wide. Kaikai looking to pick it up now. Sully Kaikai's bearing down towards goal. We're going to bend this one for a corner. What a save from the keeper. The danger's not done. Pull that back. Surely. Oh my gosh. What a save. How he's kept that out is beyond me, but a fantastic double save from the keeper. And it remains 1-0. It remained 1-0 for the rest of the game, despite the Seasiders hitting the post twice towards the end of the match. We did hold out for the 1-0 result, and that was the first win under the belt for the Seasiders. So not a bad episode, recovering from that loss with a win at home to promotion challengers Oxford, and a great performance overall. It could have been 3 or 4 really if we took our chances, but a massive improvement, and I'm looking forward to our next game. So guys, that's going to be the end of the first episode of the FIFA 21 Blackpool career mode. Overall, not a bad start, a win and a loss to kick off the campaign, so a 50-50 record. And if you have enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode of this series. It's the road to 3,000, so make sure you subscribe. And also, more importantly than all that, get commenting your transfer suggestions below, because that's what I'm most interested in. You are the assistant manager, so I need your suggestions. So like I say, if you have enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.